Welcome, gentlemen. This is Windshear. In this video, I want to talk about a game mode in particular that I see not many people aware of anymore. It's like it came and it went with Back to Karkand expansion pack, and since then a lot of people have joined the community after that and have got on board with Battlefield 3, but not many people are really aware of the various game modes in Battlefield 3 and what they have to offer. And I want to talk about how this game mode in particular is my personal favorite of all the game modes in Battlefield 3. And I'm going to describe and show you why on this one video. This video will be strictly Gulf of Oman on Conquest Assault. Conquest Assault. What is Conquest Assault? Well, most of you should know that Conquest Assault's really just Conquest but on a smaller scale. And for those of us that play on console, I think this is of particular value to us. Due to our limited player counts, you know, all of us are kind of aware of this, and it's a hindrance on consoles, hardware limitations. Obviously not a consideration on PC, but I still think this would be fun on PC, because it would just make it all the more intense. But due to our limited player numbers, you know, a lot of times with these big maps, you know, you go a long time without seeing any action, and that's real frustrating. So what Conquest Assault Day 2 really allows you to do is just play the Conquest maps you're familiar with on Back to Karkand series, but with only 3 capture points, only 3 flags. And that's just great. Again, the basic strategy of it is that you have attacking side, you have a defending side. So one player starts in a spawn area, the other team can choose to where to spawn, but I would suggest that you spawn near where the attacking team spawns. I mean, that's just a basic strategy. So on this map, for example, you want to spawn on position A when you start on the match if you're defending, because more likely you're going to see an onslaught of guys as they come out of their spawn with tanks and jeeps and infantry running. You'll get instantly in the action, and I'll tell you right now, it's by far a lot of fun, the most fun in any game mode if you ask me, and I think people just aren't aware of it. This was, to me, I thought of all the expansion maps, or excuse me, expansion packs, DLCs, whatever you want to call them, and this is a tactic I'm using more and more lately. You can see me, I have been using lately more and more, and I will continue to show you examples in this footage of C4. But it's, you know, I thought that of all the expansion packs out there, Back to Karkand really was the most superior in terms of what it offered. It offered various game modes like a Conquest Assault, and the map design I thought was masterful. Absolutely masterful. I mean, we had a Sharkey Peninsula, Gulf of Oman, Strike at Karkand. I mean, just beautifully well-made maps. And so Gulf of Oman here, again, I think it's a great map. I love this, the layout of this map. Lots of, you know, lots of corridors. It's just lots of action. And what I like most about Conquest Assault, oh, what's this? Somebody's trolling the AEK with try-hard pants on. How do we address this? This is a player that used to be in our clan, and you know, he's no longer with us based on this comment he left me right here. You know, we all are serious about games, guys, but I mean, have some maturity, and you know, there's no reason to cry, you know, whenever you're getting trumped on, and you know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So after that comment, I dismissed that guy from the clan. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What I like about Conquest Assault is that it almost feels like the best of both worlds. You have both team death action, basically around every flag, and I'll show you various gameplay in each of these flag positions. You'll just see raw, intense gameplay. And it's almost like team deathmatch and Conquest in a perfect blend and combination. Oh, what's this? We've got somebody trying to back rage over here. Not on my watch. It's the best of both worlds. So you got vehicle gameplay, but of what's particular importance on Conquest Assault is that there are no aerial vehicles. Now that can be good and bad in some players' analysis. I like it with just ground-based vehicles on Conquest Assault because it just keeps it a little more or less completely chaotic. It's just you know, whenever you introduce helicopters and jets to Conquest, that adds a whole nother dynamic to the gameplay, and it just makes it, you know, much more intense and difficult in a lot of respects. So just focusing on ground vehicles allows you to kind of enjoy the gameplay. Again, here I mean, call this noobish if you want, guys, but I mean, this is effective gameplay. I mean, it's a lot easier to blow up someone with C4 that you know is playing poorly and overly aggressive, and you know, take advantage of that weakness. I mean, why waste your time with your gun when you got something so powerful at your disposal like C4 as opposed to a rifle or something? I mean, look how many kills I'm racking up here. Just C4, these guys just being, you know, not using wise tactics, trying to run up corridors without, you know, being aware of their surroundings. There's no reason to come up there after me. It's like, move on. But if you want to keep coming, I'll leave a little treat for you. But, you know, having only ground-based vehicles really allows you to just, you know, get just great ground gameplay is the best way I can describe it. I mean, you just get so much action, and it's so much fun. And it's not overwhelming. You don't have, like, you know, tons of tanks out there. It's just one tank per side and a few jeeps here and there. But nothing like, you know, tank after tank, you know, Amtrak, you know, all kinds of jeeps rolling up on you, you know, what have you. You know, there's no EC-130, there's no jets, there's no helicopters. It's just raw fun, and it's simplistic, but exceptional at the same time. And obviously tactics play a huge role in this. It's not just team deathmatch. There's more to it. There's more strategy, obviously with the dynamic of the vehicle edition, but there's more expansive gameplay. But it's also cohesive and organized at the same time. You can pretty much expect action on every single flag, and you know what flag the enemy's on. You know what the position is, and based on what flags the enemy has, you can basically predict how the enemy team is going to attack your position. So you can take all these strategies and just throw them into the basket, and you know, pick from the gameplay that you want to play. You can really tailor your gameplay to, you know, meet the enemy head on or take a defensive role. You can adapt your loadout, your classes to meet, you know, the dynamic environment that Conquest Assault has to bring. Now, if you're not aware how to set up this game mode, because it was kind of confusing to me, on your server settings, and this is on my server a lot, my one Windshear server or the OWO server, is that you have to select, it's under, you know, back to Karkand, and you select Conquest, you select Conquest, and then you go to, you'll have Conquest, which is like the normal Conquest. You'll have Conquest Day 2, Conquest Assault Day 2. That's what you want to select, the Conquest Assault Day 2, which gives you, you know, like Strike to Karkand, Gulf of Oman. It'll basically reduce the size of the map and just keep it these 3 capture point maps. And it's really a lot of fun on Strike at Karkand. I mean, it's incredibly fun on that game mode as well. But here we are again. Here we've secured position Bravo and Charlie. So obviously they're only spawn points position Alpha. And so now you got this whole battlefield here. Look at this, immediately taking fire. Duck down, shake off your suppressive fire. And you'll see some points and times, I've seen lots of times when I'm playing this game mode, you'll see 5 and 6 guys charging across this open road right here, trying to charge on the position, and you'll be like the lone man up here, and you'll just be dishing it out. It's a lot of fun. Look at this range shot, SG-553. Ooh, daddy. Yes, sir. How about another one? This gun's got some range to it. You notice I got no grip. It's just a heavy barrel. Nice headshot there at range right there. I mean, this gun's, I've shown tons of clips with this gun in this position, you know, shooting across this road. It definitely has the range. And you know how we do it, you know. You play smartly here, get a guy to bail out of that tank, keep this kill streak going, and there it is. I like to coin it, combat efficiency medal. But one thing you need to take into account for, if you're not aware in this game mode, guys, is that I'm on the attacking side. And if we successfully capture every single defending position, if we have all 3 flags at the same time, basically that gives the defending team nowhere to spawn. However, they can still spawn on their player teammates. But if you are successful in capturing all the positions and killing all the teams, enemy players, without them having the chance to respawn on their enemy players or a respawn beacon, the game's over. So if you steamroll the team, you capture all 3 positions, you kill all the players before they respawn, basically, that's game over. You'll see the tickets bleed off, within a few seconds, and you win the match. So that's one dynamic of this game. Again, it makes it almost like a wild card, as if you fail, you will fail miserably. So bear that in mind. Now again, look at this position Alpha here. We've charged up here. This is the only place they can spawn. Just look at all this action. I got stuff blowing up around me. You know, rubble coming down. And I got this kill again. This is just raw Battlefield 3 footage. Watch how this guy dies here in a second in front of me. I get shotgun, just takes him out, and he goes head over heels. Boom! See that again. And I get this RPG on my head. Just boom! Look at that. I don't know if that was a slug or what. And then I'm just out of upper right hand corner of the screen. This RPG comes out of nowhere. I think we had squad flak on. I may be wrong, and I can't really see this replay, but he missed me by a few feet. And I just look at all this smoke in here. I mean, just stuff. The screen's rattling. I'm like, oh my god! I just gotta get out of here. You know, trying to run out on the fly. And again, just this guy's everywhere. And then I got to pick up this guy's kit, and now they just respawn in their spawn over here. Or no, I think that's our tank. I may be mistaken. We may have been defending on this side. I apologize for if I got those two confused. I think we were actually defending here. But same principles nonetheless. But the point I'm trying to get at, this game mode is my favorite, my personal favorite. It's the best combination between Team Deathmatch and Conquest. Incredibly fast-paced, high-tension, fanatical action. So don't forget about this game mode. Conquest Assault Day 2. Look for it on my server and other servers out there. You'll get a lot of fun, a lot of points too on this game mode. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to the video if it helped you out. I'll have more Conquest Assault to come and videos in the future.